kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here for this offense. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Valdez. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough to get a first down there. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. With the catch, it's Douglas. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Caucus running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
In the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here. Pass block. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field, so we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense And back. He's going to hand this off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Morton. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Trying to find some room. It's Valdez. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Red Raiders will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep...
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
To the air. It's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He'll test the right side here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a very quick throw away. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That ball snagged for a completion. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A 2nd down after that completion. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 35, Texas Tech 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Morton. And this time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Texas Tech 21.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback escapes the pocket. They scramble and scramble, doesn't get the ball away, and is finally dropped for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where he's...
Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just each of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to pass. It's Morton. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And that's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense really clicking.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score LSU
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it's good for a first down at 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble.
The scramble by QB. Mark now after 44. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
36.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powering through.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The DB's backing off from the line now. Using his legs. It's sticky. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The back's got it. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Morton. Close to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
LSU 55, Texas Tech 36.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the two-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle, but 1st down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Morton. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now here comes the bunch formation. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll give it to the back. Powers through. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Makes the grab. It's Valdez. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to throw. It's Morton. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Now they line up to kick the extra point. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He's set to kick the ball off now.
34. Set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Morton. Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
To the wideout. He runs out of bounds at the 33. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.